He tries to be, but I don't know. We're gonna get into it. Pastor P81, everybody. How was the boys? How many of them showed up?
All of them except one.
Okay. All right. Okay, Pooh. Hey, all right, y'all. Pastor P81. Okay. And you never did bring have my other charger.
Couldn't find
It was always plugged in the brown extension cord.
Matter of fact, I told Taylor to grab that charger.
You said that, but who leaves that up to him? Now my charger gone.
It's actually technically it's not gone.
So
it's
where
in one
is
of these
it?
bags. It's somewhere here. It's here.
Mm-hmm. But I just can't find it and utilize it and have my shit when I need it. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get back. Everybody send your $. Oh wait, you gonna knock my thing out, child, or something. Okay, there you go. All right, let's get back into it. Everybody send Pastor P81. Not East Squad was in the building. And my titties is big. Why were y'all in here? Miss Bella Rose. Why, girl? Why? I hope y'all got rid of them. Thank you, Big Smoke. Get on out.
Hey, Tommy. Hey.
Hey.
I just wanted to tell the people in the windows and the ones on their foo-foos, y'all can send y'all's $1 too.
Yep.
Just because you're hiding in the bushes doesn't mean you can't send your $1. So, Pastor P81,
That
send it.
part. Oh, yeah, they got them up out of here. Thank you, y'all. Shout out to the best admins on Bigo. All right, boo. So let's get back into Trina B's memoir, honey. He says, Daddy, I'm hurting. He says something about money. Trina B fingers covering it up. Trina B shoots him down. I can't send nothing until after the first. Should have said something before. Cash app, I think I got $9 cash app. Okay, Dad. It's going to have to work. I'm going to have to go to Burger King or Taco Bell. I'm going to have to work. You mean to tell me you had to think about that? You mean to tell me what happened? Did it rain bad?
No.
You mean to tell me that was something? Now save me a little corner of that now. He's squirting the shit out to 90% alcohol. Use that other alcohol for that. I need that to take my stuff off my thing. Hell, you weighing that out.
I got like 8 or 9 bites.
Shit. I need that to remove my glue. Type just like they talk. It's gonna have to work. I'm gonna have to go to Burger King or Taco Bell. Oh, maybe he was saying that $9 gonna have to work. He needed that $9, Trina. Dad, I'm gonna go insane over here at my mama house. She drives me crazy. She gonna make me end up doing something I'm gonna regret. What? What? This fool never did even respond. Trina B never even respond. This boy say, now he done told him how he hurting, he broke, he hungry. Dad, this is October 26th, girl. I'm gonna go insane over here at my mama house. She drives me crazy. She gonna make me end up doing something I'm gonna regret. Thank you, Pat Faze. Thank you, Copacetic. You in here threatening your mama? What you gonna do that you gonna regret to your mama? Girl, the gall and the nerve. Everybody, we still sending. If you haven't sent your dollar, Pastor P81. He wanted his daddy to say, come live with me. About did. Trina, 2 days later, October 28th, he says, why you messing with that girl? I know you about to run her off, messing with her email. Lord, you just like your daddy. Lil Trina replies, so? He says, okay, Neil, making this about yourself. You doing stuff that's unnecessary. It's seriously about to run. Unnecessary. Something is seriously about to run. I know. Neil says, hey, Dad, I'm just letting you know I've been off for a couple of days. Something. Saved the money to something payment, so I haven't something. Trina got his finger covered. He sends his CA, I guess. He says, Dad, they caught my phone off, and you know I got to report to my probation every month. If they can't contact me, I'm going to get violated. I don't have no money to get another phone. Plus, I got to work tomorrow. I'm a delivery driver. I can't work without my phone being on. Trina ignores him. This is at 9:22 a.m. Trina ignores him. At 12:21 p.m., Trina says, no, wait, let me go back. This is November 21st at 9:22 a.m. when he texts him about him being a delivery driver. He needs his phone. Trina ignores him. 3 hours later, the little boy comes back. 12:21 p.m., he says, Dad. Trina doesn't end up responding to 2:51 p.m. He says, so son, you better get you a cheap phone because I don't have a lot of money. Go Metro to see how much it is. I'm strapped this month, son. Oh, Trina. He says it's going to be $120 plus tax from Metro to get a new phone, Dad. And what are these pictures? He sent Trina a picture. It's like a sexy picture of a girl or something. Oh, this about to break your heart here, girl. He says on July the 8th, Dad, I need your help, please. No response from Trina. I'm going to call you after I get off the phone with Jasmine. Dad, I borrowed $40 from one of your fans. They asking me, they asking for their $40 back. And I'm embarrassed. Lord have mercy. You more like your daddy than we knew. Lord have mercy. Lord, y'all, come on, everybody get on in, make room. Girl, we going through, I can't make this up. This is why Trina was flying through. Make room for everybody, y'all. We're going through Trina B and his son, Memoir. Honey, we got us a quick little passage out of it, sweetie. We didn't know what we had. We decided tonight to go on into it. And let's get into the minds of like father, like son, honey. Little Trina and Big Trina, baby. We into it, honey. We getting into their mindset and how they act and think. Hey, boo.
Tommy, I have laughed my ass off. I mean, this shit is so hilarious.
Oh,
Oh my god,
ooh, girl.
man! So when he was showing the messages, that was on his live the other day when he was trying to put them
Yes.
out there, right?
Yep. And he was going
Oh,
so fast, you had to just screenshot what you could, you know.
right,
And
right.
baby. Mm. We got some tea and didn't even know it. Girl, I hadn't looked at it till today.
Tommy, read it right now. It said one of your supporters, not one of. Don't be trying to
One of
correct the grammatical errors. Read that shit
it say
right. Read
one
that shit
of
right, or you
your
can't read.
it say one of your YO fans. They asking.
No, the one I see, it said wanna. It said I borrow wanna from wanna. WANNA. You see it?
Oh, so maybe they reporting me now, girl. They reporting me now.
Yeah, you up there trying to read it right and all that shit. Y'all, she can't even read. Look, she done.
Oh no, this one I got is yours from July the 8th?
It's the ones they just showed.
Huh?
It's the ones they just showed. And it don't say one of. It say I borrowed from Wanna. WANNA.
So maybe this is another time where he's been asking. But this is on July
Oh.
the 8th where
Yeah,
he's
the
saying,
ones
Dad,
in the
I need
Discord,
your
he
help.
spelled it all the way wrong.
It might be another time where he's asking. Yeah.
Golly.
If does yours have a date on it? I mean, it's
Hold on, let me
many.
find it. I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, it's many. He says, Dad, I borrowed $40 from. I can't even see the word one, but I just assume he says one because then it picks up of yo YO fans. They asking for their money back, and I'm embarrassed because something. I'm assuming he says I don't have the money to give it back to them, and I don't want to be exposed all over the internet. It's my own something. I should have never got it from them or from her. Oh, yeah. So, Lil Trina, it's his own fault, right? But that word is cut off on my screenshot. So I assume it says it's my own fault. I should have never gotten it from, and then I just see an H. That's the exposure he's worried about. Lord have mercy. Whew. Lil Trina says something. Wait, Big Trina is saying to him something about do that, but I can't put my trust in no one. 3 exclamation points. He says, okay, Dad, well, can I at least get the $28 so I can get some food and from Food Depot? I can wait on my phone. My stomach in knots, Dad. Thank you, Dad. I mean, it's nothing in here, not even ramen noodles. Wow. When oh, Trina says, when is the last time you talked to somebody or dork? He says it's been a minute, maybe like 3 days ago or so. Her and Sapphire usually come in together. Now only Sapphire be coming in. Hey, mama out cheating in the next room. Why, Dad? You need me to talk to her? Yes, I need you to talk to Sapphire. Both of them or just Sapphire? Oh. Oh, here go the thing I couldn't make out at first. She gave me $75. It was supposed to be $2,000. She usually don't do that, but I can't be putting my trust in no one. Sapphire, she be coming to my live every day. I ain't even know that. Oh, know what? He said, Trina said she gave me $75. It was supposed to be 2,000, and she usually don't do that, but I can't put my trust in no one. So Sapphire is somebody from Trina B Live. Sapphire. Mm-hmm. Is there somebody named Sapphire that be in Trina B Live? Oh, Sapphire, they were talking about you. He says, okay, Dad, well, can I at least get the $28 so I can go get me some food from Food Depot? I can wait on my phone. What?
And I came.
You had fun?
Yeah.
Well, that's
But
good.
they was cheating me, man. They was pushing me in basketball, man. I got a scrape right here.
They had you mad as hell. You mad as fuck.
Yeah.
And who was that?
Who was that? Who, Jacob now?
No.
Who was pushing you?
Some little kids.
You ain't know them?
No.
But you was like, stop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I socked one of them in the eye.
Well, I'm glad you didn't. You held back.
Just the game.
Just right. And they was just playing.
And we was playing. I was playing with Aaron, and then this little kid was helping Aaron. Tell me why he stepped on my heart, so I couldn't breathe for a little bit. Then
Who?
a little white boy.
Stepped on your heart.
Yeah. Then he told me to shut the F up.
You lying.
No. So then I got up. I said you can't do that. Then he had two older people. Aaron was right by me. And then I said you can't do that. Then he said you got slammed. And then he came back. It looked like he was gonna go. I said you can't do that. Then he ran to where he stepped on my heart. So then I slammed him down. Then he said I got slammed down.
No. But how could he step on your heart?
Cause I was like on the floor because he pushed me off and I was like on the floor.
Y'all was on the trampoline?
No, because that's what we were supposed to do, is like the game. And then he was supposed to push me off. And then he stepped on my heart.
On your chest?
Yeah.
On the left side?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started talking on stuff. Now, see, if I didn't have Disney,
If you didn't have who?
and if I didn't, if I,
Get it out. Take your time.
I don't know.
What you trying to say, child? Decency?
Yeah.
Okay, say it.
If I didn't have decency,
Uh-huh.
I would have hit him,
Yeah.
but I didn't
Yeah.
because there was a person right on the side of me
That's the only reason you ain't laying
that
up.
was grown.
Oh, okay. Respect. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll see you in the morning. All right, don't get in
You
bed.
did right, Pooh.
Don't get in bed.
And please take off them thick ass jump socks with them shoes. Ain't your feet tight enough? They're not for shoes. Why you ain't let him put his socks back on?
He didn't want to. He was rushed everybody up out of there.
And there was like 5 people on the whole team.
Matthew, I'm so glad you got decency because Auntie would have tore up the place. Okay?
Yes.
I will be in Chicago. I take flights. You call me when you need me. Fly and fly right out and tear some shit up about you, baby. They just hating on you because you intelligent, you smart, you caring, and you loving.
That's right.
But just, open your heart. If your heart leads you to be nice, it's okay.
right. Be
But sometimes you got to let loose on them white folk
That's right.
because we ain't dumb.
That's right.
And you got words that's better than the hand could ever hit.
That's right.
But I'm going to give you a pass. I'm about to cash app you for that one. Honey, Auntie would have tore the place up and shut it down about you now.
You're right.
Okay?
Now
Just
I
make
just mad. He was still mad, child.
Yeah, be a man. But if your heart ever leads you, hit them with them words because your vocabulary is very good. But if you ever need somebody to show up and show out, I got you.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Love you too.
All righty.
Okay. You still upset? We're good. Glad you done calm down.
Then Kerry over here saying it's just a game. It's Chicago, man.
Be quiet, Nigel.
Chicago, man.
You're going a little bit too far as usual.
Exactly.
Good night. Good night.
Now who said, come in, Nigel.
No, let him go. Let him go. Let me know.
Now, why would you say
Because they
Selection?
was fouling me.
You still upset about it?
Yeah, they scraped her hand too. They pulled her hand.
They were some big kids.
No, they had one fat dude on us.
And it
There
was
was
y'all.
no
It was all
medicine.
y'all against them.
Yeah.
Did y'all
I don't
lose?
know what Terrell. Yeah.
Did Terrell come?
Yeah, he went, but he went somewhere.
Oh, he wasn't trying to play no basketball.
I'll tell you about his situation.
Huh?
I'll tell you about his situation later.
Who, Terrell?
Yes.
What happened? Oh my God, Kerry, what happened? What happened with Terrell?
He went early.
He went early.
Yeah.
What you mean?
He just went home early.
Oh, okay. Well, that was okay. You had fun?
Yeah.
It was.
There was like two of us starting the round because my other teammate left.
Except my hand, my arm still hurts.
From what?
Then pulling my arm.
Who was pulling you?
The kids we was playing basketball with.
So I was running down the court, right?
Uh-huh.
And then some random kid pulls on my arm and I got it done.
You should have been like, What was your elbow at?
I couldn't because my arm was like back here.
Yeah.
They was calling fouls, but we wouldn't call fouls.
I didn't even call it though. I didn't call it out.
Oh.
We both scraped our knee
How you scrape your knee on
from falling because they was fouling us. They had the fat dude was pushing
why I
us.
thought y'all didn't go to Sky Zone?
Yes.
Ain't that where the trampoline and stuff?
Yes.
Well, how you scrape your knee on that?
No, we were playing basketball and Sky Zone.
Oh, y'all was in the part where there ain't no trampoline?
Yeah.
Oh. I never seen that part.
Look it. They scraped it.
You good.
That's all right.
My knee,
That's nothing.
my knee still kind of.
Jesus
You good.
Christ.
You good.
I feel like 3 times. I won a 2v1. I don't know where the other dude was at. He fell. Juked him out. I don't know where he's at.
Let me ask you this. What do it have to do with this Chicago?
Oh, no.
Cause I don't know.
So,
just
so why would you say that?
Because they was just fouling me too much.
So what does it have to do with this Chicago?
It's Chicago basketball.
What does that mean?
That mean they rough. But they was too rough.
Oh.
You acting like you was playing in Preston Park.
Right.
It felt like it. There was 5 people on
Was they
one
white or
person.
black?
Huh?
They was white or black?
They was white and black. I don't know.
Y'all sound
There
like
was so
y'all was
many
playing
people.
with the bigger kids.
Yeah, calm down now.
There
Was y'all,
was
he's
5
so
It
amped
was
up.
like
There
one
was-
or two kids that's bigger than that.
There was 5 people on one team, and they was that, and it was we were so better than them. They had to foul us.
Uh-huh.
If one person had the ball, everybody would go on that person.
Michael Jordan. What? You was like Michael Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one person got the ball. He can't even step down the court.
Mm-hmm.
Right on him. Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to tell him to pass. He can't pass. They're fouling. They pushing it on him. He ain't covering nothing. We just play like that.
Oh, okay, you said that. And he walked on out. All right, honey. Nigel got his point across. Tell her been gone, child. Tell her quiet. Like, yeah, my arm hurts. Child. Why do you need me to talk to her? Yes, I need you to talk to Sapphire. Both of them are just Sapphire. Denny shows said what I said because I was pissed, but I was about to clear it up. But you stay off there. How? Oh, now I'm about to release this text. Girl, if y'all don't know this a storyline, he said, now I'm about to release this text of you and of me admitting to you doing to her. So I'm blank something, the one on God. So you wish that I was dead. You about to get exposed. You really are. Oh, not family playing this type of game. They said something about something Tremaine, your daddy. Maybe he help and didn't say he was. He says, listen, it's cool. I'm just going to keep to myself because just because you mad at me, you don't bring nobody else up in it, especially not the woman who carrying my child. We ain't asked for your help this far, and we not going to need it. We got my mama's support and her people's support. We going to do everything else on our own. Won't nobody see this baby or anything, so you don't even got to worry about doing anything anyways. Oh, Dad, they called my phone. I was on my own the first time. I went, see, Trina was going fast. I went, you ain't talk to me. You ain't come see me. Lord, the boy talking to Trina about when he went to jail. So y'all can see why I say this, Trina will give storyline off of real stuff, but he'll bring it out as content. I don't care. You was never there before. Don't change nothing now. Wait a minute.
Dad, y'all got any popsicles?
I don't know. There might be some in the deep freezer. Ask Taylor, is there some in the deep freezer out there? Oh, girl. He said, I don't care. You never was there before. Don't change nothing now. He says, I was on my own the first time I went. You ain't talk to me. You ain't come see me. Trina says, I always been there. And I don't something. I don't know why you kept saying that every time you get mad. And the only reason is some more ice cream.
Yeah.
It's some ice cream, Nigel, if it ain't no...
Nigel, it's some ice cream sandwiches. You know what? Eat some of that cake.
Oh, and it's some Oreo cake. And the only reason... Can you take the cake out, please, so they don't make a mess like that? Please, Carrie. Come on now. Put this up there on your way. Come on. Wait for Carrie, Nigel. Put that up there for me. Thanks. Did the little boys eat pizza and stuff too?
Yeah, other little boy ain't no pizza. He said, yeah, well, I don't like pizza.
Really? Did you get him some wings or something?
No, his daddy came to get him.
I always been there. I don't know why you kept saying that every time you get mad or got mad. It was so blurry. And the only reason something didn't see you because only reason I didn't see you because your mom said I couldn't. And if your grandkids get took away, oh, I think I got that somewhere else. Oh, Lord. Hey, Dad, that's too blurry. I can't see. Hey, Dad, can you send money for some groceries so I can get me a couple of things from Food Depot? I really haven't been eating that much lately. Trina sent them $50 and then the next day $60. No. Yeah, the next day $60. Hey, Dad, I start my job at Domino's tomorrow at 11. I was wondering if it would be possible for you to call my Uncle Scoop to see if he can give me gas money for the work week. Ooh. And that's all I got. That's all I got of them. Was there more? Or Tip, did you see yours? He literally was texting this boy about me and P. That's crazy. Oh, Trina's a big liar. That's why also, you know, them keys people, period. They big liars. They the ones who go around talking about how rich they are and talking that kind of broke folks talk. Only broke folks sit up and talk about how much money they got. Big liars. All of them. Girl, Trina has some stuff to say, honey, up in this. Trina and his son have a very, 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 very sick something or another going on. Yes, so there's a young lady, and it got sent to me. Let me try to find it. Hello, are you using your charger? Where's my charger at? I'm talking about my other charger that Kerry claims he gave to you.
Remember we was in the house, packed it up, and I told you to get that charger?
Yeah. Where'd you do with it?
I gave it to you.
You ain't gave me shit, because if you gave it to me, I'd have it. You ain't gave me nothing. You lost my charger.
I did give it to you.
When?
When we was.
You lying, Tello. Go on at my face. You is lying. You can go on out my face. You ain't sitting up there but telling a goddamn lie. Oh, honey, he's keys to the street agency. Brandon still directs him and tells him what to do. Who do you think he was gonna girl phone number to? Who did when he sent it to him? Hey.
From the looks of it, instead of him being online, he should be on a computer somewhere on some of these sites like Indeed and things like that. Because, yeah, I can understand you need a little help sometimes, or, asking for $1 here and there. But it seemed like he was asking for money every day.
Yes,
Like
Lord.
that, you ain't even got a pack of ramen noodles. They're
Mm-hmm.
like 25 cents a bag.
Right.
Mm.
And the mama probably cut him off because you too grown. You a grown man. I mean,
And still having babies and still
right.
getting people pregnant. Like, that's
Thank
crazy.
you, Munchie.
It
Yeah.
was till his stomach was in knots for me.
Oh, baby. And let's get into, so I think I got a screenshot. Let me remember who sent it to me. Of the young lady who he is supposed to have pregnant. She is in BOC family. And sent me the if you in here and you sent me that screenshot, who are you? Mm. Who are you? Who are you? Thank you, everybody. Thank you, boo. I'm going to find it. Somebody sent me the young lady who is in BOC, who is supposed to be dating. Period. Shout out to those that went on, sent their whole 7 in one day. Hey, happy mom. I see you, boo.
Hey, just a real quick question because
Thank
I'm
you, Kim.
confused.
Mm-hmm.
Did we or did we not meet this young man because he was a predator? That's
Yeah.
how we met him, right?
Yep.
So you mean to tell me somebody from this app was introduced to him the way we were introduced and started dating him?
Yes. And she happens to be in the BOC family.
Is that's the bond out of control, girl?
Yep. Yep.
Lord Jesus, no.
I'm going to find her. Trina showed her. Oh, wait. Not Trina showed her. She was in his comments and he was asking, Bae, do my breath stink? Bae, do my breath stink? And she was like, no. So let me take that back. We assuming that she's the one who's pregnant. But she was definitely the one who responded, no, your breath doesn't stink. I don't know. But whoever sent it to me, honey, tap it, bump it, or something, like it or love it so it could pop back up. Who sent me that? Okay. Who sent me that, child? It's definitely a screenshot of her. Let me see. Thank you. What is that?
I'm still open your door.
It's definitely... Damn, y'all. I be getting so many messages. Who sent me that picture? Did anybody else catch it? Somebody sent it to me. Is this it? Yes. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Her name is Taylor. She's in the BOC. She's in the Ballin' Out of Control family. But it was funny because it might just be like a troll page or something. Because she only had like one diamond. And her page is like a level 20. Yeah, it seemed a little weird. I don't know. Once you get into looking at the page. Oh, I'm so ugly, Gracie's World. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh, what am I going to do? I'm still going to be better than you. And you're still going to be mad. Yeah. But yes, her name is Taylor. She ain't got nothing but about 700 fans. Her page seemed a little, I don't know. She literally had one diamond. No beans. Yup, that's her big OID. So this young lady is who he was asking. Thank you, boo. This is who he was asking something like, do my breath stink? Do I stink? And she was like, no. And I'm like, well, how she know? But this her. Let me show you her. I like, how would Taylor know if he stinks or not? This her. So not sure what's that all about and everything. Yes. Yes, honey. We couldn't believe it. I was like, Now she done spoke up. She sure said, no, he do not stink. So suppose now, and we did hear him admit he does have another baby on the way. He definitely got another baby on the way. Oh yeah. I don't know if she's the baby mama. But he definitely has another one on the way. And he said this baby mama, he really love, I guess, him and Jasmine. Yes. Yes, Lady T. She got to be something going on. But I was very surprised. I'm like, But I mean, people are grown. You can't tell no, But yeah, I wonder, does she have children? And if she already has children, is she aware of what's going on or what done went on in his situation? Somebody was supposed to have just had twins. What? It is. Jasmine just had twins? Girl, you're kidding.
He said that Jasmine said she was pregnant with twins and claiming they his, but then he said she lied, so he's not having twins. He also said he got this other girl pregnant. Okay, that's the one here on Beagle. But then he said that he may have another one.
Mm,
Okay, so that's three baby mamas at the same time.
right.
He was on telling Trina. He was talking to Trina. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, everybody that's sending in their receipts of you guys sending showing your love for P. I'm getting them. Some people are emailing, some people are texting them to me. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm sure his family is going to appreciate everything that I wonder why they didn't. Everything that we all are sending. So I see your receipts. Thank you. Baby, they said I sent, honey, and here's my receipt. Hello. Yeah. So, girl, this is something else. I hope that young lady something for his birthday. Okay, Yummy. Nope. No pressure. No pressure. We were just doing the $1 a day thing. No pressure on nobody. We all been sending like $1 at the same time. So his family really feel us. We should kind of shake it up for him right quick. Do you have a picture of Tattoo Dude? Do you have a picture of Tattoo Dude? Who is Tattoo Dude? What's it? Oh, it's for Pastor P. Whoever the girl is, he said she be in his line. Oh, time to read these. Let's see. I think I just read all these. Yeah. Yep, I just read that one. That one. Yep, read that one. Yep, I just read all these. But who is this? He sent his dad a screenshot of Mixed Meal. Somebody's name, Mixed Meal. Yeah. Yep, we read all these. Yep. Dad, they call my other phone. Yep. Oh, this one I don't think oh, thank you. So remember the one that I couldn't really make out everything that he was saying about the $40 from the supporter? We got the whole thing. Thank you, sister. Dad, I borrowed $40 from Wanna. I see it now. One of your fans. They asking for their money back. See, some of mine was cut off. Yeah, I see what you talking about, Tip. Dad, I borrowed $40 from. Yeah, mine was cut off. This one got the whole thing. Dad, I borrowed $40. Thank you, $40 from Wanna WANNA. Yo fans. See that Wanna was cut off on mine. One of your fans, they asking for their money back, and I'm embarrassed because I don't have the money to give it back to them, and I don't want to be exposed out all over the internet. I know it's my own fault. I should have never got it from her, but I thought Jasmine was gonna have me. Now she don't even want to have a conversation with me anymore. What? Little Trina. Little Trina. Thank you, Yummy. Now, this was on July the 8th. He says, I can't send nothing else after something, after this $40 on God this month. Okay, Dad, thank you. I just sent it to her too, just now. July 23rd. Hey, Dad. This the only phone I could text you from. Only when I'm on Wi-Fi. My working phone is off. I had got an extension, but it went off this afternoon at 2 something. I'm going to try to figure out a way to move, but I ain't going to be able to until I have a way to call somebody. Lord Jesus. Trina B's son was out here borrowing $40 from one of Trina B's fans. If y'all don't see, they just on this app to these is the very people be around here like talking about I'm scamming the church, that I'm scamming and I'm doing something. These people out here scavenging for cash apps and really trying to get money up out of folks. Thank you, Yummy. Now, why would Lil Trina's son be borrowing money from Trina B's supporters? Well, in his word, fan. Why would he be doing that? Girl, that's so sick. But I thought Jasmine was going to have me. They done made him a womanizer. He's sitting up using women. Lord. Let me say this so I can have it. Girl. Listen. Remember on the one Trina B finger was cupping up when Trina was telling him his freedom is more important? He told him, is your freedom more important than this? You need to stop, Neil. You're going to be in jail for a long time behind this mess. Neil says, I don't care. Trina says, your life is more important. If she don't want to be with you, move on, son. She will still let you see your kids. You can't force nobody to be with you, son. You can move on and have a great life. You don't need this at all. Ooh, little Trina says, listen, I'm not listening to you. So we got a chance to see all what that said. My God. Borrowing money. Look at the family of scandal. The family of scandal. Sick. We talking prison. We talking money. We talking betrayal. Oh, honey, Trina B. Oh, ooh, dumber and dumber. We talking broke. We talking picket line. Not picket line. Poverty. Girl. But Trina always got something to say about somebody. While under the Keys roof. That's a good name for that saga, honey. And ain't nobody but you know who, that agency owner, telling them to run this as a storyline. Behind the scenes, he working it, baby. Behind the scenes, he working it like a fiddle. Mhm. Ought to be shame sitting in that room listening to slow jams ain't working for him. It sure ain't. He would have to get up and go get a job. I'm sorry. Oh, he would have to get up and go. He'd have to. Oh, we ain't playing that. Oh, no, ma'am.
Going into church in the
Hey,
morning.
Charlie.
I don't want to feel obligated to come back live as early. I think I'm gonna go to church. So we're gonna go ahead and close out this raffle tonight. Somebody's winning tonight. Come on, y'all.
All
Let's
right,
go.
Charlie
Somebody's
Bob.
gonna win tonight. Let's get it.
Charlie Bob. All right now, Charlie. Trina and little Trina won't feed. This is why Trina said little Trina mama won't feed him. Yes. And you know what? I don't think I could watch. I don't know. I probably would still feed him. But I would do it a different way. I wouldn't starve him. But I would make him leave my house every day. You can't lay around, sit around. You got to go every day. When I leave, you got to go. When I leave, baby, I'm going to lock this door. I don't care where you have to go. That's the way I can't see nobody hungry now. Now he don't work anymore. You're going to go get a food stamp card. You're not finna lay up here. Why are you hungry when you're not working and they will give you a food stamp card? See, this is just foolery here. Mm-hmm. So I would probably, he wouldn't be able to just go in my refrigerator at his leisure. But he would be able to eat when we eat. He'd eat dinner. I wouldn't leave him out, He'd be able to go in there and make him a sandwich. You ain't finna go in there and put you on a steak, nigga. But you can go in there and make you a sandwich or something. But steady making babies. He used the money for his habits. Exactly. Crack snacker. Exactly. People that sit at home eat all day, okay? Oh, yeah. But I would make him leave every day. He'd have a time every day. I don't care whether you got somewhere to go or not. This will make you find you somewhere to go. He'd have to leave my house every day. Rain, sleet, or snow. They say he got 2 babies on the way. But guys like that usually end up meeting women that got their own place. He lay up on them. When it don't work out with them, he'll find another one. One after the next, womanizing. Now, he done borrowed $40 from Trina B. Supporter. Lord have mercy. And knew he didn't have no way of paying it back. I don't know. I don't know what girls see in him. I don't know, but honey, these little young girls, they see them old dreads and they like that old foolish stuff, the music, and I don't know what about him, honey. He look like a little bug. Okay. Girl. But we on Trina, honey. I want to see what little Trina done said that he's going to turn Trina B in. And that's why he had been asking Trina B for money. because Trina had been using his social security number. Trina live. Oh, I was just finna take me a break too, baby. Oh, Trina live. Oh. Oh. Baby, that cry was so fake and phony. Thank you, Bree. That was so fake and phony. Him hollering and squealing like that. Y'all get me fucked up. Y'all get me fucked up. Baby. Thank you, Yummy. He quiet over there. Oh, baby. Let's hear what you got to say about your child saying you used his social security number. Brian. He was in this window. What you got to say, trifling Brian? I bet you had your gas in his name, your electric, and we know about the husband you had in that boy's name. You have ruined your son before he could even get started.
Run it up, y'all. Run it up.
This is sick. Thank you, Wild Diva Tiff. This sick for real. Before the boy could really get started. The little boy said, so it sounded like the year he was born, Trina B went to jail and used the boy's social security number. This is crazy. Oh. Trina, call in number, man. 314-768-0413. Baby. Did one of y'all leave that refrigerator open? I hear it beeping. Girl. The call-in number is 314. Y'all got me fucked up. Grok, yeah, I can't even do my voice like that, girl. He was like really squealing. Oh, child. Oh, Carrie, please. 314-768.
Run it up, y'all.
0413 is the call-in line. Baby. What was the article about his son?
Run it up, run it up.
He checking the comments temperature before he spilled these. Oh, he's supposed to be responding. Black men get set up. Child. Girl. Tello. Chantel. What is that goddamn noise you making? Sound like a damn bewildered beast.
empty house walking around because you got me up. Look at me in your house walking around.
Girl, this lady is
Because
crazy.
you got me up in your background.
Her at least into
with
it.
your fancy European furniture, honey, and your fancy
She loves
Mercedes Benz
food.
hat, honey. But the hat giving about $25, but the wig is giving holla for $7.99 doobie. Synthetic blend.
Girl, insecure.
Matted synthetic blend.
Oh, God.
Like,
girl, that makeup work a wonder, baby.
Who said it was a good idea?
Ends just split.
Who said it was a good idea to cut your wig in a part like this and start it back here? Like, who said to scalp your widow's peak off and then push your wig back? Because, like I said, it's people like you that want to seem like they did so much and they got so much going on. See, you brag too much to have anything.
Oh, God. Girl, I can't. My word. Girl always comparing herself to somebody else. Yes, red love. Just crazy. Oh, God. And have y'all seen how many times she says and or? Hey, Bougie Demeanor. Baby, she's definitely Jackie 2.0. And speaking of Jackie, y'all, where's she, y'all? Girl, y'all ain't heard nothing? Hey, y'all ain't heard a thing, huh? Oh, I don't know now. I had a little birdie had told me that she has lost custody. She has lost custody of Mama. Jackie said her parental rights have been terminated. She ain't made 17 yet. And said they looking for the daddy. Said they looking for the daddy. Y'all know Mama is in CPS custody. Y'all know Mama's father is ill. Hold on. Go ahead, caller.
Damn it, Tommy, I was looking for Trina's number. I wanted to tell him something he said about me. Applies to his own motherfucking son, his own words. I was gonna eat him up with it.
Okay. Y'all know Trina call-in number? I don't know it, Pootie.
Oh God, I want to tell him so bad. I got something for his ass. He gonna be heated tonight.
Uh-huh.
All right, thank you.
Now. Okay. Bye. Yes. Honey, y'all know the dad, Mama's dad is ill. He's not in the best shape and health and all of that. And they have been trying to locate him because they want him to, of course, gain custody of Shalia. And I don't think he's going to do it. Yeah, Dad is afraid, from what I understand. Yes. Dad is afraid, from what I understand, his health. He's already tried. Yeah. So I think that's why Jackie has been hiding out. I don't think she's in jail. She's not in jail, as a matter of fact. She's not in jail. No, he really is really sickly. like more sickly than I think is really being told. Like where his eyesight is depleting. Like he's really sick. So he's not in the best health. Now I could see if she was kind of mild mannered and would listen. We talking about Jackie and her daughter. I could see if she was a little mild mannered and she could kind of chill out and, one of them kind of kids, go to school, come on in and be helpful. But I don't think it's that type of set. I don't think it's that type of set, y'all. And he's people listening to that church music blows me. He the prime example of why I don't go to church. Or why I don't do church, people, child. And he the evilest person, ain't he? But yes, her parental rights. She has lost her parental rights. They gone. Yeah, she gonna run him over. I don't think it's safe. But DCFS is their main goal is to keep them with the family. This may be Trina's call-in number. 904-469-3952. That may be it. Somebody just sent it to me. Yep. That's some deep shit, y'all. That's deep. So, I think that's why Jackie been laying low. Yeah. I think that's why she's been laying low. We have not heard from her at all. We ain't seen her. Hey, get out. Honey, this who off they medication. Yeah, I think so too. She tripping. She tripping.
Who was really there for you and who wasn't. So when you get done, honey, it's a reminder, sis.
This who know they can do them some talking. Baby, that woman here could talk and talk.
Of people I done went in their live and they saying, oh my God, I don't have money to feed my kids. I'll send them $100, $100 bill if you will, and I don't even know these people. So get out my pockets, baby.
Listen to it, girl.
Get out my pockets and get into your gifters' pockets. Because it's disheartening to see a host that can't make a quota and can't keep a room up to 220 people. And then when they send me the video, 220,
Girl, she is nutty as a fruitcake. Somebody tell her to take that medicine, baby.
Your audience isn't being fed. Go live and tell your audience, your people.
Girl, she done just beat them folks down all day.
To put some fat on their melon to make them be better at.
Oh, Lord.
That could be true. Maybe hypothetically, this is another, plot ploy for them to, to change the narrative on P or whatever the case may be. And that, he's woke and, Or this could be another, maybe P is talking and maybe P is finally tuning in. Because I don't believe that they would allow him to tune in. I just don't. I think that this would be a part where he would just be getting himself together. I would just pray that that's what he's doing because this shit right here would be upsetting.
Girl.
And that's why, we hope he come back. You act like that was a read.
What?
What do you mean? You act like people were praying for his downfall. Nobody was praying for that man's downfall.
Who's she talking about? Me? Let me guess. She's talking about me.
Stop lying. Like, no, let's not even change that narrative. Stop lying. Nobody was praying for that man's downfall.
Girl,
Nobody
it
was
was
wishing that
plenty
he never
praying
came
for his
back. Nobody
downfall.
said no. Every day we said that. Like, yo, I hope he comes back. I can't wait till he come back. I can't wait till he see this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas was really saying. Oh, I can't wait for him to get back on here.
That's crazy, B.
But nobody talking about him not coming.
Why does she think we care about her?
Dream boy. For real. Why nobody talking about that? Niggas was definitely
Thank
on
you.
some shit like, yo, he need to hurry up. But take your time, but you need to hurry up. You know what I'm saying? We don't care what it is. Just say something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
What is
wish
she
no death
talking
on him.
about?
I ain't about to sit up here and let nobody even paint that narrative. I don't care if they come back and they still keep their sides or whatever. But yo, I remember this like yesterday. Brandon saying to me, yo, that's just like one of the Marvel members being gone. You know what I'm saying? That's like one of the Marvel members. Like, yeah, we, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't like, yo, that was the most sincerest thing I believe, like, without him saying thought. You know what I'm saying? This dude can't curse to save his life. But that was one of the most sincerest things I think I've ever seen him in.
Girl, these people is crazy.
No, ma'am.
And she sounds so dumb saying that. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I just went up one side of me.
No,
and went down
ma'am.
next. Because I could only imagine what this man could come back to and how they're going to change the narratives and do all of this. And I'm not going to say one word. I'm going to recap like I've been recapping and mind my business with my 10 viewers that they done left me with no gifters and the narrative that I'm a op.
Oh.
That's how we going to do it. I just want to know how the king of the app gonna feel gay murder once he finds out that P is back. That's who we need to be focused on. That's who you should have ran up in the room when that dude was doing all sorts of sorcery and talking about P like he was a damn dog, dogging his mother. Where was that energy at? Where was that energy at? There was none of this energy. There was none of this energy when people was going in laughing at him. There was none of this energy. You had the thousands of people that you always had.
Is she talking about her wife?
You didn't protect his name. You
her
didn't protect
wife?
his image. You didn't protect nothing. I can handle it. No, you want to be Batwoman.
Oh.
You didn't do none of this. Soon as oh boy, baby, when I tell you to the white meat, baby, I can't stand a phony somebody.
Oh.
Girl, where was all of this? And yo, OG murder just flat out, just straight disrespected Pete. There was no thousands of people throwing up those spades in his room. Or any other room that was disrespecting him, but y'all gonna go up and y'all gonna have so much to say to Brandon because you know Brandon don't curse. You know Brandon ain't gonna disrespect you.
Oh, she trying to kiss up to Brandon now.
I've been on this app for 2 goddamn years, and I have never had how can I say this? To go for bat for neither one of them. But y'all wrong as hell. Y'all are wrong as hell. It don't matter what happened when they disrespected my kids. What are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? Every time. Get out.
Girl, it is crazy tonight.
The invite, you're going to have to get up out of here, sis. Listen to me.
Let's Kiki here.
I don't care about you talking about me. Listen to me. I don't care that you're an adult who's immature and think that trolling a grown-ass woman
this who needs
square,
a man.
you want to LOL, well, LOL in that window or come back on another page. Because when you get done, sis, you can't get to me. Like, at what point do you get tired? Like, at what point do you say, it's time to go try somebody else who's going to give a fuck? Because it ain't me.
Right, girl. Look at looking at everybody, but
when you gonna
who she talking to?
This motherfucker is really unbothered. Don't even waste my time. Like, y'all be typing in the comments trolling, but don't nobody laugh with y'all.
Thank you, Cupcake.
You don't find that strange.
Thank you.
You don't find it strange that you trolls come over here trolling and you laughing so hard with 5 laughing emojis, but ain't nobody adding you back. Ain't nobody saying, that's funny. Like, I'm just saying it's a waste of time, sis. It really is a waste of time. I'm just saying. Like, I wouldn't have enough time in my day to be trolling nobody and nothing and LOLing, but can't come to the box. You can't come to the box and talk, but you want to
get them eyes is wondering, baby.
If you see me natural, no makeup, no nothing, my hair is
motherfucking them hands.
My hair fucking air dried yesterday. Here's the reason why it's
she made them nails, girl, today.
So you think you finna come over here and talk about edges and stuff, and I got edges in the hairline? I got a hairline. I'm just
Lisa told her to meet at the gas station.
Child, they all listen. Let me tell you something. All these people on here that swear they the queen of Bigo, they swear they own they square, but you double Bigo me, who you seem to believe is beneath you. But see, one thing about it, sis, I'ma come on here and tell the truth. And if it's a lie, I'ma tell you it's a lie. So I don't be giving a damn who double Bigo me, because one thing about it, sis, I'm not afraid to be me, and I'm damn sure not afraid to show you me with no makeup on. I got a hairline. I got edges. I have natural hair. There's no chemical, no product. I don't put product in my hair because your natural hair makes its own oils.
Oh, Lord, girl. We is not finna ramble on over there, girl. We are not about to ramble on. Jeez.
I didn't be playing with you motherfuckers. I ain't. Not no nighttime. Not nighttime when I could be asleep.
What's wrong with Trina B?
I don't give a fuck about Tommy. Tommy can suck pussy.
Uh-uh.
Tell her to suck all the church women pussy. That's what she doing. Sucking like a lollipop.
Like you was sucking on that lollipop? Like you was sucking on that lollipop, Trina?
Can you lift your hands, please?
Thank you, boo.
I take it when people ain't in the room. People bougie.
Now he lying with somebody.
Yo.
Thank you, Cupcake.
What's going on? What you got going on over there, friend?
Stop at Skull.
Not too much.
Can you put him in his cage?
I usually. Anybody and everybody.
He don't need to sleep out. He needs to be in his crate. Thank you, Cupcake.
I called you at the wrong time?
Yes.
Not really, but I'm gonna be missing. I'm gonna be real missing. I'm scared though, friend. I was just going around town just doing PKs with people, so I don't know if you want to click this button or not, but
yes. Because we finna go to bed and he is too. I mean, I don't want him running around all night.
Keep that energy. Yes. You ain't outside tonight? You just gonna stay in the house?
Oh, they liking that girl.
You know, Duval, this weekend, I don't be involved in all that. They Duval enlarged big bitches.
What?
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on? I don't be going to none of that outside shit here in Duval, though. I just be chilling for real. Yeah, but you gonna come? I'm have to come to the film festival though. In February, March. That I'm gonna be the face of. Well, February, that's my birthday month, so I mean I'll be outside all February. Just let me know when it is. I'll be outside.
Lord, thank you, Yummy.
Yeah, I'll be outside. You drink, Trevor? I drink every now and then, but I like to get in the comfort of my own. home when I drink because I go outdoors. I'm one of them sisters say the wrong thing. They might get their hands and their feet. I don't do that. But I see, but it seems like you at the house right now, so you ain't sipping on no wine.
Child, why do I feel like we in the Twilight Zone?
And you felt froggy, you jumped. When you jumped, I jumped too. And when you fell dead in the driveway, guess what I did? Came back in the house, made sure my kids was good, and left your ass out in the driveway, and the neighbors called 12 for you. And when 12 got here, along with EMS, you were found unresponsive in the goddamn driveway. And then when you get to motherfucking the hospital, I don't know, I think it was motherfucking doctors, I'm not for sure, but when you got to the hospital, you went right into surgery.
Who she talking about?
You went straight to surgery. And when they sedated you, put you in a medical coma, you were so weird and you still couldn't leave me alone. You calling my phone telling me you still love me. Listen, leave me.
Who she talking about, child?
Leave me alone, bro.
Hey, sweets. Her ex. Who is her ex?
Respectfully, leave me alone. I don't know what y'all see in me, but when I tell you that I'm not right up here, please take it.
Oh, baby, we know.
Because I'm telling you, I will do you something dirty.
Oh, Lord.
And this was a grown man. When you get done, it was a grown man. When I say I'm going to do something to you dirty, you don't want to find out what dirty is.
Baby, she want that ponytail to lean to that one side. It's about to break off.
So when I say leave me alone, you need to leave me alone.
Girl, it's the Twilight Zone tonight.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
You get the Oscar for being the best fake, phony, fickle, wanting to be down, ow, Brandy, whatever you want to be, MF or on Bigo. If fake was a person in the Webster freaking dictionary, it would be you.
Oh, Lord.
If Delilah had a picture of a face, if a Delilah spirit was a person, it would be you.
Oh, Jesus.
You are Delilah, honey. You are Delilah.
Oh, Lord.
Delilah, if I have ever met a Delilah in person, it doesn't matter. You see, this is what I'm talking about. P never hated me. So get out. Get out. You know who he hated?
Yes,
he hated
did,
Lou Rawls. That's who he hated, baby.
Yes,
That's who he hated, baby. He ain't know me like that to hate me, sister, brother, whoever you are.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't care if I never get to see him again. I don't care. I hope that the only person that does still record me, be able to have at least a snippet of anything that I've ever said, and that he'll understand that this is not what he think it is. Oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am. If fake was like, listen, I met you before in my life. That's why you're so easy for me to read. You know what I'm saying? We gonna fake this thing until we make it.
Oh, what? You gonna fake it till you make it?
He gonna appreciate me.
We gonna fake it till we make it.
Well, you go ahead and you do that. Cause ain't nobody trying to get accolades but you, sis. By you doing that, I know it's a show.
She's always all
I know that was one hell of a freaking performance. I've never seen you up in nobody box performing the way you performed tonight.
She cannot complete a full thought
I can think of one broadcaster that drug the hell out of P, and you never entered his
Thank you,
room.
Yummy.
And to me, you don't get no accolades going up in a room that nobody knows and trying to windmill for Brandon. Brandon don't read.
What?
Brandon ain't that type of broadcaster.
What?
Brandon don't do that. You wouldn't run up in every day room like that. You wouldn't run up in my room like that.
Oh, God. Accolade.
What up, Queen V? You won't run up in Noni room like that.
Why would her?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you?
She's angry as usual.
Tomorrow I'm going to recap. You know, let me tell you something. Thank you, Queen V. The great.
Thank you, Yummy.
You didn't go up in Trina B room like that. Instead, what y'all did was you tried to do a little storyline for some little content. Like, girl, like, yo, like, it is what it is. I can't. I listen. You know, if they change this narrative on Ed and Brandon, I know for a fact that this is Storyline Central, and yo, neither one of y'all will ever hear a peek out of me. I will just recap and laugh. When I tell you my whole show would be nothing but kicks and fucking giggles. When I say I'm a roast, when I tell you that, I'm not playing.
Girl, I done lost 2 brain cells. Trina must have ended. Did he? Oh, no, he didn't. He done dropped way back.
You got on? I just got on.
Ooh. Girl, they make me lose brain cells. No shade. I really do. Oh.
Again, I think we might just be having negative
Oh, you
difficulties.
going in and out, sister?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, he's sleeping all bed.
Why would you want the dog to sleep in there?
Tell us that.
Oh, I don't care.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So why is she so upset about whose box you went into? Why didn't she go over there and get in the box?
Right.
It's because she couldn't,
Thank you,
because she knew
Yummy.
she was going to get ate up. She can't control the comment. So that's the real question. Why didn't you go run in the box?
Right.
Girl, Miss, I can't never fit in nowhere.
Can't. And always angry. Girl, bye. Why is she mad every time I'm minding my business? Oh, Jesus. Girl, every time I'm minding my business, she always mad.
Leave me alone. They didn't want to do that. Okay? They didn't want to leave me alone. So you telling me you finna come in here and kill me?
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Just know if you come in here, you're gonna die in here. Just know it ended up with, about 8 wounds from a knife. Ended you up in motherfucking ICU and or surgery, and you was in a medical coma for 3 days. Just leave me alone.
Exactly. She was okay with the lady being dragged for honor and peace.
Leave them alone. Somebody be serious, because like I said, I'm not scared of nobody walking. I don't bother nobody. But let me tell you this: if you come knocking, if you penetrate my personal space, the way I'm going to react is not what you think it's going to be. I'm not calling the call fucking 12. I'm not doing nothing. I'm telling you, if you come over here invading my space, when I'm done with you, I hope you have enough air in your lungs to holler help as loud as you can. Because when I'm done with you, I'm going to kick you out the front door. I'm going to lock my door. I'm going to clean up anything that I need to. I'm going to take a shower and I'm going to get in my bed. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, girl.
Why you gotta clean up anything, girl, if the people in the wrong, girl?
When you get done, leave me alone.
Girl, if these people in the wrong, you ain't gotta clean up nothing.
Don't nobody even be on that. Like I said, the B go back and forth is cool. Hold on.
She got to call her man. Thank you, boo. Is she calling her man? Thank you. Bless her heart. Girl, she's another one be angry every day. Kiki.
And maybe she'll call me back.
Tell her.
I can get my mama to tell you. My mama gonna tell you, don't her? No. She gonna tell you no. Like, just leave me alone, bro. I listen here. I'm not the baddest person on Bigo. I'm not the toughest person on Bigo. I'm not the toughest person in real life. But when I tell you to leave me alone, I'm protecting you. On some real shit, I'm protecting you. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm capable of. Leave me alone.
Right. Po Kiki.
So again, move around, little girl. I'm sorry, old lady. Move around. Like, it's just too much you should be focusing on. Like, why you got your background up in your house? You don't feel safe in your house? Like, why you talking about my makeup, my hair, and we see your, yeah. Like, somebody skipped your whole widow's peak. The widow peak ain't fucking peaking. It's a resemblance of a widow's peak and or hair that was there. And or wig shouldn't start way back here, and the wig had no part. And the wig is given very much $7.99 doobie special at the Queen's Beauty Supply, because everybody got a Queen's Beauty Supply in their city. It's given. Leave me alone, girl. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Leave me alone.
Girl, please take your medicine.
I don't care about nothing you gonna say about me.
Please.
I don't care about none of that. Leave me alone. When you get done.
Help her, Lord. Ooh, we take one more spin around the block, child. One more spin. Lord help.
That ain't important.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Before the accident.
Oh, God. That first one was Kiki.
But what I do know is it took two people to build this bitch. All right? It took two sides. One was the keys and one was the spades. And that is what it is. And when that man got in that tragic accident, it wasn't no light, it wasn't no laughter, there was no jokes, there was no dragging.
Do you hear her?
There was no passive aggressiveness, there was no
Do you hear her?
in the windows, there was none of that. That I can recall.
I can't with her. She trying to kiss Key's ass.
Yeah, he's not. Oh, that.
No way. No.
Oh. I thought it was somebody from Big O.
No, I ain't even around.
Child, I can't. I absolutely cannot. Well, here's the thing. Anybody that will sit up and try to pretend as though they didn't see, the very one she calls her wife, celebrated this. Celebrated what happened to P. Why is she purposely trying to pretend as though she didn't see that? She saw Eb, what Eb was doing. She saw them reaching out to the brother, creating pages, going over there talking to him. Why is she trying to act like she didn't see that?
Monkey face, monkey face, monkey faces. Yeah. Or monkey head. Robert, why am I inboxing you my number? No, not monkey shit. Really? No.
Girl. Well, what trainer? Oh, he lying with that girl, trying to avoid the questions about his son.
You know I'm fucking with motherfucking motherfucking 8K smelling bitches. No, I don't fuck with them old. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, bitch. Do not do that. I'm gonna block your ass, bitch. Stop. Y'all some mess ass. Block mess ass bitch. I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Once I go over there and hit that bitch in the head with something. Wow. Okay. That's the type of time we be on. Go smack that bitch shit. Get out my face. Then come back and tell me. If when somebody hit her across the head and it's leaking, let me know. You ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna do it. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. That's one thing I know. You ain't gonna do it. Zero though, respectfully. Everybody should have a bean. I don't know what the fuck going on. Oh, Robert is a free agent. He said he's taking bids on what agency he's going to. But he probably going to 20 agencies. I'm gonna kick your pussy hole in, bitch. I'm gonna kick your whole uterus in. Bitch, I'm gonna stuff your whole uterus down. Who are you talking about? Your whole uterus gonna redirect through your throat, bitch. Bitch, I'm gonna kick that motherfucker pussy. I think his agency dissolved. Y'all know he was in like a, which is crazy. How did his agency dissolve? You better know. You better hope I don't never see you. You better have that filter at all times. For that motherfucking shit, I'm gonna kick your pussy out. Baby, y'all, you ain't see me kick with these motherfucking heels on? Bitch, you ain't see me kick. You ain't see me kick, bitch. These heels gonna be running your pussy. These heels gonna be fucking you, hoe. See this heel right here? Oh, honey, it's getting sick. They the heels you be wearing? It's getting sick over there, child. Ooh, y'all, let me carry my ass to bed. I'll be up early in the morning, y'all. Baby, it's the Twilight Zone tonight. It's the Twilight Zone tonight, Pootie. Okay. He was in the same agency as me. The owner named Meek. He was horrible. Oh, and his own agency got dissolved. Yeah, I'm gonna lay it down, y'all. I'm sleepy. I'll be on early. I'm gonna try to be early. Early. Like 4, 5, 6. Pastor P, 81. Somebody named something, but his agency got dissolved. Avi Live. All right, good night, everybody. Thank you, everybody. I'll see y'all early. Much love. Good night. And if something happen, I hit that live if I get up early. If it happen, if I'm up at 2, 3.